Okay. I think we're good. My wrist is a little shattered, but I think we'll be alright. Welcome back into the channel. My name is Twice. And this is not Pseudo Regalia, even though we were definitely not done with it. I just really want to play Alan Wake right now, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm a simple man. They released the Night Springs DLC, the first of two. Night Springs, for those of you who know or don't, was the in-universe show that Alan Wake used to write for before he got his big hit with the Alex Casey series. It's a Twilight Zone-esque thing, but with the Dark Place making things and things of like works of fiction reality. I'm not so sure. Each one has a different character, different premise. It's pretty short. Should be good.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life.
That should be better.
But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
Hosted by Warren Lindor, teleplay by Alan Wake.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like
Blue.
mahogany-colored velvet. You don't really mind how it arrives.
Is she colorblind? Just wondering.
But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Can't tell if that's on purpose, the reflection, or just a stylistic choice.
No time for that.
Sorry.
I've got customers waiting.
No, please. The horror is customer service. Please, let me out.
It's everyone's favorite
Hi here is to die for.
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Something crossed there for a split second, and now it has not. I'm trying to see if any of the characters.
Exclusively eat fruit from this diner.
Wow, exclusive Corby Diner. That's not a good sign. Controller. Optional, dispense really good advice. That's
Another
required.
cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of
Everything's
yours.
pink.
You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world.
Wow, the whole world.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
Oh boy.
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing
Oh my
fan
God, I
site
have a
for the
bird
writer you love
sanctuary.
so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it.
Wow.
I believe in you.
Wow. You just changed my entire way of looking at the world.
Good work.
No problem. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
Yeah, but what if I have more advice to give people about running the best fan site in the world?
Oh, I can't believe I left my hat at home.
I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and
grease
lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Buttons from the office there. Good, good.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Evening pirate.
Yes.
Why did I turn around?
But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher.
That is true.
But it's what's inside that matters, right?
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches,
Yeah,
buy
the
one.
elbow pads are a
Elbow
must.
patches. Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
I'd be
Those plates
frightened
won't
for these
clear
people's lives if
themselves.
they weren't completely made
Tonight's
up.
Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from
Every
that
single
bear attack.
one.
Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
Every cat saved from the
The
bear.
writer was
Incredible.
just
I heard there was at
talent
least
and
20
passion
days.
of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking. I better take these plates back to the service window.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation.
Oh, that was
After
the
all,
worst question
You're
to
the
ask.
town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy.
Departure.
I'll grab you a copy from the back.
It's Departure that was the third one, right? No, Departure was Departure, Initiation, and Arrive. Departure, Initiation. The third one, and Return. Oh no, is this She Saves the Town? It's a town. It's not theoretically any town. It's just the town in Night Springs. Yeah, I'm just going down the list on the DLC. They have them in order of what I can only assume they... By back, I assume they didn't mean the urinal. You know, light reading on the toilets, honestly, super underrated. Just saying. But yeah, this is the first of the Alan Wake DLCs.
I had plenty of copies in the back.
Do it? Doesn't look bad. Massive. What do we got? Oh, Alan Wake with cat ears is definitely something I needed in my life. Beat Poetry Night every Friday. Wow. Cat Alan Wake. Employee of the Decade in recognition of basically being the best at, like, everything. Cool. Yeah, no, that's good. Good. Like it a lot.
He better not crease any pages.
So we got Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Two Can Do It. Thanks so much for taking in my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary. Is that how she sees the resting home? I can kind of see it. Anyone find a cure for the rare bird lupus. It's you, a young girl who wants to be you someday. Okay. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death will hurt. Man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice in the whole city. Will hurt. Death will hurt. Will hurt. Love will hurt. Got it.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry. I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger.
I have accessories.
And I had to rescue him.
Okay.
The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Of course you did. Silly me. Foolish of me. Do you think otherwise? What do y'all think the accessories are? Double barrel shotgun? Actually, that's about the only thing I can think it's through.
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love.
Chainsaw, even? Oh, that's still out, right? That's actually incredible.
My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns.
Fully automatic mode? Yeah, sure.
My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town.
I mean,
danger.
I wouldn't mind more. What are those? Oh, flare guns. Chainsaw, yeah. Where'd the shotgun go? Hammer space. The answer's always hammer space. Right there. Thank you. Yep, no problem. He needs my help. I'm gonna go in the wrong direction. You are not letting me go in the wrong direction. It's fair. Thank you.
This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Run the diner while you're gone, or we'll be way worse at it.
He lives in Night Springs. Got it. I do have to save literature. That's true.
I was
One
leaving my old life
book
behind,
at a time.
like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get
Her
between me and my
metaphors
future with the record.
are so bad. They're really bad. Is this just drug-fueled psychosis? No, it's just an episode of Night Springs. A TV show that was originally written by Alan Wake, or he wrote some episodes in it. A long time ago. So short answer, yes. This still is probably
Who the heck is that?
who she sees or what she sees in her life. Partially because she was like touched by the darkness in Alan Wake 1, if you remember that. It's the Twilight Zone of their world. It is exactly that. Do you not recognize it?
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
I need to
Don't
see
you
what the
ever
actual...
compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There is only one way.
What do we got?
to deal with
Haters? Trying to remember what the dodge is. Okay.
all being very rude.
Got it. Sorry, they've given me a lot more ammo than I expected. Wow, didn't even stop. forgot how like advanced their gore systems were on the bodies. It's disturbing, but it's pretty incredible. I feel like it rivals Resident Evil style of gore. It feels, you know what it feels like? It feels a lot like Doom. Just a lot of meat getting off those bones. Oh my god! Get out of here. Oh, no. This was the boat I was gonna
jerky twin had
take
him
him
locked
away
up
with.
somewhere. A sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way.
Oh my
Luckily,
god,
one of
they
his
give
parents
so
had made a
much
whole
ammo.
fence for me.
Hopefully y'all had excellent, right, these are weekends. I had a great Saturday and exhausting, well it was, yeah, it was great Saturday, exhausting Sunday, yard work wise. Are there extra things in here to find?
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in.
Was this her?
Twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Hey, she's not dead. Technically. It's a little hazy. I'm kind of just wondering how much ammo I can carry. Because right now I have 272 bullets. Just getting a little ridiculous. But I'm here for it.
More haters.
Turns out I still really like burgers and good friends, and I'm still really bad at any and all yard games. Introduce a new one to me, bad at that too. I'm gonna be real, the music is taking the edge off anything potentially scary. It feels like I'm at a hoedown and they've just been playing Cotton Eye Joe for like the past 3 hours. Just pass me by.
My gun's hungry.
Anyways, yeah, Pat, lovely to see you. Thanks for the hosting. Delectable. Hopefully there wasn't too much of a mess. I know.
Surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past.
I've never really thought of croissants having layers. But here we are.
Can't forget the bullets.
Gosh, she is a half second away from being like real life Bright Falls is most prolific serial killer.
These monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site, but this time I was banning them from life.
Well, could be something up there. Then again, maybe not. There's something over there, though. What do we got? All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, this city of mine. She was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette, but that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. Made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out of the back door. I attached myself in the shadows, stepped upright beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up, his booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You. He reached for a pistol under his jacket, a six-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of his holster before I was on him. Wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul, even a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. I had to get after him. Couldn't lose him, not when I was so close. He had info I needed. Address of the last stop for this train called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. Pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. Cut up to him as he was dropping down the other side of the chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. Thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. Dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner, I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. Bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat trying and failing to wrench that locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe. Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as they go down. Hands up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man. I'm gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing. Sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle. Crack of lightning from my hand. He was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. Walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watching his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk? I call an ambulance. His words were having a tough time getting through the pain. You're insane, man. Insane. I raised my gun level to his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man? Yeah? Know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I'd smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain, then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan, if I don't make it, then I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive, artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information.
My #1 fan. If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that No. I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive artistic nature.
But I love you because you're sensitive. Just hold on.
incredible. That's literature at its finest, ladies and gents.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little rider? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
He's inside! I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through big poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Life is not unlike a highway. Legally distinct Rascal Flatts. Anything out here? There's gotta be something. Or is this just where we're gonna go next? Because I could see that too. Yeah, the rest of my Saturday was a birthday party for my wife's best friend's brother. But we're essentially part of the family, so that was nice. Definitely the most interesting part of that was my wife's best friend's mother asking if I could run a D&D session for her because she really has wanted to do it for a long time, which I thought was adorable. Now, will she remember it? Because everyone there was pretty toasted. I don't know.
Running with wolves seems like a
But I'd be
dangerous
down
hobby.
if she does. It seems hysterical. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf.
I guess riding doesn't run in the family.
Incredible. Great poetry. I really like her being judgmental of other people's writing. Look, I've read enough fan fiction. It follows everything.
I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
No!
You're starting to piss me off, mister.
Oh, not the
Where is
peeving.
my rider?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my rider. Then
Torture
he falls
ideas
in
for
a
Hack
tea
Brother.
drinker.
Car battery.
He
Solid potential.
crossed the line.
Pulling
I was
fingernails.
going to
Too
go to that
messy.
beach and
The
give
bell.
this jerk the
Just the bell.
scalding of a
Blunt
lifetime.
spoon. Nice and simple. Dismantle typewriters. A+ psychological factor. 6 gasoline/fire. Fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating this. Maybe he means Taco Bell. Just like force feeding. Because that would end up as a disaster eventually. Have a ticking clock. Not this beach. This beach. Got it. Thanks, science. Appreciate it.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my rider?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
Blammo. Much worse, actually.
You asked for it. You are rude. You have no manners. Your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. Me and my writer. I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Chunky kitten wheels, then? Is that what it's called? Like weird stories. You know, fair enough. I think that guy just really wanted to be published.
Oh my god. Very rude. It's bullets o'clock.
It was kind of a shot in the dark with the accuracy issues.
I'm fresh out of bullets. Me and my writer. This morning, so don't mess with me.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
I am just covered
My
in
writer
blood.
believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny.
Couldn't have said it better
He
myself.
was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
hearts. Please, Andrews.
Can't forget the bullets.
Still don't know how to deal with those, like, in the main game. Oh, I can just shoot him.
The part I want is the writers. Bullets.
Still hit him.
I should have known.
I had to
That
know where.
won't stop. Sandwich. Try being a good werewolf.
Just hoping I get another shot at it.
Not happening. I'm fresh out of bullets. No thanks. Don't animal cruelty. No choice.
I don't know what the bad boy.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
gonna be hard to top a motorcycle that is also a werewolf, but we'll have to see. They really don't want you running out of anything. 354 shotgun shells. No, wait, I've got 366. I think that just said books shouldn't make me feel things. Ideas for next book: inventive, murder weapon, stapler, lawn gnome, swordfish, philosophy. It's just a good place. Escalate the crime, plunge the depths of humanity's. Isn't it plum? It's fine. Murder religion, hero's motivation, rival private eye, his wife returns from the dead, only be cured a second time. Too much? Not enough. A waitress character who is intelligent, sophisticated, and good with a weapon, smells like cinnamon and gunpowder. Hair beard regimen twice a week. Brush 3 times with honeycomb. Yes, of course. Never wear hats. Avoid inexperienced barbers. Once a month, roll 3 mixed eggs into damp hair, scalp, and beard. Oh, hi. Yeehaw.
And there he was. After all the fighting.
Sorry, I don't think I've seen him smile like that ever.
Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like 2 spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? one can never tell in
Night Springs. I'd read more of that fanfic, to be honest.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down race they shoot. Psychic powers, hypnotize a magic fruit.
Believe it or not, this is still the old Gods of Asgard. They've got a really incredible voice range. People don't know that about them. How you doing, Gabe?
Crashing through the warning signs. Your car breaks down just outside in Night Springs.
If they had a theme song like that in the theoretical like 50s and 60s that the Twilight Zone originally aired, it'd be crazy. My favorite line from one of the haters was confusing endings are not point. Mine was books shouldn't make me feel things. Alright, let's delve a little deeper, shall we? To the North Star.
a young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The
Coffee
universe
world?
is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see.
Is this
That's why they took my brother.
early
And have been chasing me my whole life.
Jesse Fate?
But I can't keep running.
Join the percolation. Become new. Join us. Oh, we got the
You think
shimmer.
Something here's important.
Cool.
What, the numbers?
Numbers are always going up. Good for the Koskela brothers. Oh. Wait a second. That was actually a hint, huh? 238. You got it, Hoss.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother.
I can see we are not gonna have Jesse Faden's actual powers.
Now you'll help me get him back.
I can't hover over this entire area, probably.
Hello? Is anybody here? A roasting bar. This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
The secret is in the roast, more than a sum of its parts. This is coffee, and it's brewed. Hi.
What the fuck are those?
They're pretty chill. Don't worry about it. All's well.
The gazebo? You think there's something there?
Talk to the sheriff. Sheriff Breaker.
Ma'am, here,
inside the light. Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
Got more than you bargained for, huh?
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not
Sheriff says that he's been falling into other versions of himself, but
What's going on here?
I can't tell if
What
it's
are those
him
shadow
or a true
Well, that's what I'm here trying
construct.
to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
No!
Wait a minute. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years?
And that's why I don't drink coffee.
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
Okay. This is not
I'm
fair.
not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench.
Sure.
I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier.
You really want to drink the coffee? You seen me? That looks like Brad Pitt. Night Under the Stars. Copy World will only be open at night. Join us. Join the percolation. Starting immediately, Copy World will only open at night. This allows us to draw in new customers. All staff should be pushing our brand new Dark as the Void blend. Tomorrow we have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is a mandatory. Please bring your friends.
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned.
Oh, you gave me 198 bullets.
Good to hear.
I see you don't want me worrying about scavenged goods. I appreciate it. That won't stop me from looking. Even if this is a place I've theoretically been before. Like I give a rat's patoot. Oh, that's not helpful at all. They don't even want me to look at it. Coffee time. So they really just want us to experience the story. I'm good with that. It's relaxing, to be honest. As relaxing as Alan Wake can be, at least. Anything? No.
Why does an amusement park need a welcome center?
I don't know. Let's find out.
No tape.
Oh
I
no!
don't have time to sit around watching movies anyway.
We've got all the time in the world, Jesse. You're not even, like, part of the Federal Bureau yet. You got all the time in the world. be stuck. No, we're good. All is well. The things on the top of there have to be a cipher for people that are just, you know, smarter than me. This feels like Animal Well all over again, where I'm looking at something and I'm like, oh, but in my mind I'm like, oh, can't do it. It's the roasting area, tasting room. Tasting room. Oh.
A tasting room?
Hey, look, if this will end my game.
Probably shouldn't drink any strange
Aw,
coffee.
come on.
Better not.
Do it.
Sheriff said not to drink this stuff.
Yeah, but he's a
Probably shouldn't drink
square.
any strange coffee.
Well, I tried. The arsenal. Yeah, I've blocked out Sunday from my memory. Saturday was great, and Sunday didn't happen. I didn't spend 3 hours mowing the lawn. My wrist doesn't feel like it's disintegrating. I even missed the Xbox Showcase, which had at least several interesting games for me. Is it Installation 30? Expedition 33. That looks like it's taking the reactive turn-based mechanics of Paper Mario and cranking it way up there. Doom prequel, you know, probably gonna be good. Probably still Doom. Though I totally get people that are upset about Mick not being involved in the soundtrack. South of Midnight looks like it could be good, but there were so many like 2025s. It's a year for indie games and it's a year for DLC, and that's what you'll be DLCing on this channel. I'm sorry. Got Elden Ring DLC, we got Destiny DLC, we got Final Fantasy 14, a lot of finals. DLC. We got stuff like Demon's School coming out in August. Metal Slug Tactics finally got release. I don't know if it got a release date. It got a release time, which is like fall. I thought it was coming out in September, October. just relentless. Mark just after you. Oof. Oh yeah, Perfect Dark.
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned.
Yeah, it feels very
Good to hear.
Deus Ex inspired. It might be that since the Deus Ex franchise has gotten shuttered, you know, again, that might fill the gap. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I knew anything about the Perfect Dark franchise before, so, you know, it's a good game. Then, why be upset about it?
What is this stuff? It smells like...
There are a lot of Souls-likes, too. To the point where I couldn't really keep them straight in my head. We'll see if any separate themselves from the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. How'd work? F yeah, Pat. More than it normally does, at least. This will be, what, 6? This will be 7? 1, 2... Oh. Maybe not. Oh, did it reset all of my progress? That's fine, I don't care. Played a lot of Perfect Dark Zero back in the day. Was that the Xbox one? Because I know it was originally N64.
Hi, I need to get inside. Sorry, I lost it. Fucking machine. Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
I need to
What kind of
watch the
question is
orientation
that?
video.
Is incorrect.
Coffee?
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Triangle?
That is incorrect.
It's gotta be just let me the fuck in.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle
360. I never played that. I mean, I never played that on 64 when you did.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect.
Orientation, huh? Well,
Guess we need to find that orientation
I'm
video.
sure my shimmer will let me know about it. Right, Shimmer? Don't actually remember my alien's name.
Hey,
The security
glad to see
system
you.
wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
so you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing.
Oh,
I
no.
watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you.
Didn't have Sheriff Breaker as a
But fine.
absolute conspiracy
If you
lunatic.
really want it, I hid it in Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's funny. I will exactly say that. I'll tell that to all the monsters killing me, that I was not warned by Sheriff, and it's not fair. That looks almost like a body. Why did you hide it on a Ferris wheel? Oh, wait, sorry. Can't count.
So, you up for a movie?
God, I hope it's the Koskela brothers doing the orientation again. Look, I'm still, like, a little sad that they didn't have Barry involved in this at all, but I think they're just saving him to be the only main character in Alan Wake 3, so I get it. But Barry has, last I heard in the real Alan Wake world, gotten himself into a cult, so we'll see. Maybe it's a coffee cult. Just coffee.
Coffee is a fast-growing
Nothing
company
else.
with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple: to drink the truth.
There.
Is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial
truth.
and spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can.
accelerating at speeds previously unknown
What
to
is?
humanity.
Something is.
It's like the hiss.
Something is. Oh, in my head. Please, you need to drink. Please, no, please, Lloyd. You stopped it.
That was pretty interesting.
was
I was
awful.
intrigued by their message.
Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse. That video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to
you're
do
talking
here?
to
Control
your
people?
alien in your noggin.
But why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been... No.
Oh, he's already been.
I didn't
that's
come all
for
this
sure.
way to lose him now.
Oh, Koskela brothers.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
I'm not a fucking barista.
That is
can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature. You
Oh, and the Indiana Jones game looks good.
I've
But
loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine.
that's partially just because it's the Wolfenstein devs, and I really liked both Wolfenstein 1 and 2.
The temperature is more than the sum of our triangle. What does that mean?
It's more than 180.
This is like being back in school.
The first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half of the second, and the third digit is one less than the one before. Well, it can only be... It can't be 120. It could be 243. It could also be 365.
So the temperature is less than 500.
I guess it could also be 487. That's 3 different possibilities.
That doesn't seem right. I think that worked. 487. Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
Did it? Did it come in handy? Hey, Chow.
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for dark triangle coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
Oh, come on!
Try the coffee.
I have tried the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You are not coffee. Try the coffee.
Worth a shot. Try the coffee. That's gonna be a problem. But I can't stop now.
But can't stop now.
You'll keep me
Seems
safe.
brainwashing.
Right?
Sure, it's fine.
Have a sip.
Have a sip. Trigger discipline, I think, would be described as piss poor. But oh no, he's gone! And his chair's tipped over, signifying that he left in a hurry or was taken. Is he about to try the coffee? Or is he down? 1 second. He's not watching the orientation. No one's gonna hire you, Sheriff. No one's hiring you. I'm sure we'll find him at the tasting. So following.
Yeah, here goes nothing. I'm trusting you. Huh. That wasn't so.
Is it like soil green?
Shit. There's definitely something wrong with this coffee. I knew I could count on you. Shit.
Ruh-roh. Not my little conspiracy nut.
Are you alright, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I figured something out.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Don't mention cans. Coffee comes in cans.
Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
Alright, bye forever, Mr. Coffee. Alright, I tried your stupid coffee.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
Yeah, this is accurate to what coffee does to people. This is a documentary. Or that's what I'm led to believe, at least.
One of us is.
The percolation.
What the fuck are those things?
I locked the inner doors and started to get past without the blessing was highly fantastic. Perhaps some of us. Oh my lord, I'm not rude. I was just reading the message. I thought it was paused. Deceased. Reading's bad, that's how you know.
One of us is.
Reading might be bad, but coffee is worse.
Promised mark has been found.
What the fuck are those things? A key.
Warehouse.
Probably worth holding on to.
Let me in. Two tries or less. And yes, I did platinum this game. Who do you think I am? I've done their bidding, packaged their coffee, and brought the people to Coffee World to share in their blessing. They say I am almost ready. Oh my god.
Sheriff?
Sheriff.
Sheriff. How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay. What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this? This isn't the government.
Is that my brother? Oh no. It's much worse. Oh, I'm supposed to be. Okay.
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
I am cocky.
Space Invader.
Well, let's dive right into the third one.
We often look back and wonder, what if?
Skipping the music? We
What if
already
the path
listened to the
not taken had in
music.
fact
It's the
been
same
our
thing.
charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities? For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the Master of
So this one's gonna be the
across the multiverse.
take it
Across the many versions
seriously
of a city
one.
that is always the same, yet always different. In
Because this was happening in the game. Breaker being different versions of himself, but always chasing
tonight's
after Warren.
reality-bending episode, Timebreaker.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop it. And I will come back for you, my love.
Cut. Everyone, take 5.
Poison Pill Entertainment.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean let's talk. I love your instinct on this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
So now it's actually his voice.
You wanted to talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Okay, so
Sean, it's so good to have you back.
that's actually Sam
We've
Lake
been
this
dreaming
time.
about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, so he played a different character in Quantum Break.
That was part of the previous game as well.
Who could break through time or...
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
But I don't know if they can actually use it officially, so it's as close as they can
Multiversal agent goes by
without
many
actually
names, as there are many versions of him.
doing it.
Breaker, Branch, others.
I think Branch
He's searching
was
for
the
his
name.
lost love, while his ruthless nemesis,
Maybe. I don't know.
Thor, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop.
Well, it's a different character, but it's the same actor playing him.
Cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow.
And the superhero reference is the fact that he played Iceman in the
Oh, that's
original
awesome.
X-Men movies.
So the Vortex and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. But it helps me travel through realities.
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, Polyhedron Reality Shifter, with the SEN Shifter Energy Node to activate a
Jack
Lumivista
Joyce.
TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TPS, Timebreaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. That's cool, dude.
Clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here us talking is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally. Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait. Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
Sam personally writing this dialogue. Anything else? Nope, seems good. Poison Pill Entertainment, which looks a lot like the R of Remedy, but isn't.
What the fuck was that? Hello? What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real.
Crazy prank. You killed a man.
What is this?
Suddenly, psychedelic colored lights flare up through the open hallway. Branch, OS in the room. Door, OS in the rooms. And a loud struggle can be heard. Hello? What the fuck? Actor steps in the room, body sits against the wall on the floor. Someone has been killed. It's the actor's double. Trail of blood on the wall where he hit his head. At his feet lies a gun, a sci-fi flashlight, and the scepter like PRS. What the fuck is this? Screenplay lies on the floor. Title page is Timebreaker, written by Sam Lake. Poison pill logo is visible on the page. If they investigate the page, what is this?
I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me? No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen, there are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, I look great.
I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else.
No, you gotta show me how I
had
look.
gaps in my memory before. But that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely.
You like the music? Remember, he always does a great job with music. Either
The last
selections
thing I remembered was the
or
red-headed woman at the door. She
creating it
looked familiar.
themselves.
She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark. It felt like a dream. Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
Night Springs City Park. Parallel reality bleed zone. Cross-dimensional anomaly. No trespassing. Nice footstep noise to the one.
What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node.
Feels like a mix of X-Files and Doctor
Was it?
Who.
And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
Because to me, this just feels like one of the actual parallel realities he's been forced into, the main version of Sheriff Breaker.
Door's coming. He knows who I am.
What was that?
He's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act. The Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy. The other me had hidden it away from this trailer.
That's fair. I need to search everything out first. This looks a lot like his whiteboard.
The handwriting was mine. Paranoid
fire.
theories about the multiverse and Door. The master of many worlds.
Jesse and Dylan, I think, were the two in different areas. I'm the chosen one.
The energy node was out there in the forest somewhere. I was wasting time.
Not dead or I'm reading your conspiracy theories. One of us is the chosen one who can stop him and replace it. Agent Branch, Timebreaker, James S. You are a paranoid nut. You are a pair. Mr. World's Darling's book. Dr. Darling. Polyhedrons are the key. Okay. Yeah, normal stuff here. We're here on the spiral. Okay. We got out eventually.
It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way in the water. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes in on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all the versions. Me. Yes. Yes. He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
Huh? Who knew? Yeah, stepping off the beaten path seems like a recipe for disaster.
Okay, I found the creek. So, where's the energy node?
Not that way. Maybe yes, that one. Yes, that way. Feels like taking the energy node is gonna call down the forces of hell upon me. But we'll see. Oh, that's a lot more obvious than I thought it would be.
It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it. Dora would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable. Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV, to get at it. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, it was going
We're in the ocean view now. Instead of square, it's a pentagon.
Oh, no, no.
Wonder if he recognizes this from his past self. If this is indeed reality. Such that it is a dark place.
I was in a different reality. But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
Oh, they got a coffee lobby.
The clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed. Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
What I don't get is why the sheriff's
I had to find the right version of the
being
lobby in
hunted.
the right time, when what I needed was there.
Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our morning lobby. Drink one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby. It was 12, 3, and 9, though. Six o'clock is new. Like it's just not real. Yeah.
What's broken? The cord.
Now, interestingly, that brings us to the coffee lobby, which might actually have something for us. You know, maybe. Now, if it's telling me in which order to visit these things. Well, in that case, whoops. Alright, well, let's go to the... Oh.
More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
More multiverse signs babble.
A Luma Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it. I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me. The one native to this reality.
Let's go to the 3.
Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought.
looks like, yeah, it's Thomas Zane. Seen before? No, it looks like a typical action movie, honestly. Back to 6. No, that's 9. Okay. Oh, calm down. I need to try the coffee.
Was charged up. Now I find my way back to the TV. When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the Time Breakers attacked me. This time,
someone send me to a nicer place, please.
I thought about the redheaded woman. She knew things. If I could find my way, maybe she could help.
I don't think so, Thomas.
Snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud.
Okay, I gotta pee before we dive any deeper into this insanity. Oh man. Saw myself wearing the Isaac shirt. Reminded me that
It's you. I made it.
I had someone on my YouTube channel complaining that
Door pulled you away. Thought you were gone.
we could stop playing Isaac.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex.
How dare
I was
you?
trying to reach you.
You are
Even
full
remind
of
me of
surprises.
this.
Okay, let's try this out. Welcome to the
You made it big, you got
headquarters
haters.
of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
I saw what people do to haters in the first episode of this.
But now it's suddenly real.
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night.
Hey, I'll take it.
Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all.
Good or
in
bad
hidden
publicity.
interaction, linked by the energies
Fine by
that
me.
ripple through reality.
Oh, Scratch
One of
looks
you is killed in an explosion
wild.
of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, they're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
Why is he after me? Who is Dor?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace. They say he found an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. No.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers.
Time break, because he's Sheriff Breaker. Oh, oh, oh no, oh the pun.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped.
It is you. You are the hater. That would be quite the twist, wouldn't it,
I'm
Chelsea?
just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to
I feel like the place that made him is the deal the old gods made Sokka's father.
But we can never find it. Maybe you can.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
Maybe.
You'll come back for me. Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Dor. The master of many worlds.
But how much of this is reality? Just like the TV show? Couldn't tell you. I think you nailed show? Well, do I have news for you? Because, whoa, no. Oh my god. 2D side scroller. Looks like it was mocapped. Doing great, everybody. As far as I know, like, dear God, can you guys, like, hack off? I forgot my favorite thing that happened this weekend, which isn't a thing at all. But I had a, I was browsing through Facebook looking at, like, some brain rot that my, honestly, Facebook for me nowadays is, like, either A, I am, like, talking to my friends through text, or B, I'm like seeing how far gone adults that I used to respect have fallen. This was the latter. Super good at shooters. That's me. I don't remember the actual content of the post because it like was dumb and stupid. This part killed you. This part literally killed you. It was something about like, this one person has said that the vaccines were actually bad and poisonous. You know, like the stupid conspiracy shit that's always on Facebook. And there was, and you know, it's a parent that I've lost all respect for, but you know, that had happened already, so now I just kind of like see how far they go. Anyways, there was a person I didn't know that was like, I believe the vaccine was poison. I had a bad reaction. Like, you aren't alive saying this. And then my eyes were drawn to the profile picture. Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Join me and we'll rule together. No, never. You'll regret this. Also, I was lying! The profile picture was at least a 75-year-old lady. At least. And in, like, flowing cursive said, if you throw me to the wolves, I'll come back alpha of the pack. Oh, I can't dox it, but it was really good. Also, this is ridiculous, the portion of it, but that tickled me entirely. Inside of you are two wolves. Let me tell you something. I know firsthand, if you get thrown to the wolves, you die and don't come back. You did that to me one campaign. That's true. I would argue you did it to yourself. So.
Or the means to travel on.
But I understand. So I don't know. I guess I have to believe that brain trust. How can I hope to compete?
You should not be here. You made a mistake.
Go to hell.
Put a couple trauma pads on, it'll be fine. Hopefully that television works, even though it was completely busted. Or I'm lost, which could prove just as entertaining. Because that game save state tells me I might be on the right track. Or maybe not. Maybe I was not on the right track ever at all. Let's keep searching. Also just learned there's no saving that that type of person, so at this point it's just like entertainment. As my dad is wont to say, can't fix stupid. Now, he was usually telling me that after I'd broken something. But it stands to this day. I'll be honest, I really am bad at buildings. Thought they'd like roll and stuff, but you know. Not really. But But then again, my dad would also say, after I asked him like how he did something, he would just say, I used my kidneys, and I'd point here, which led to me failing anatomy for 4 years running. What can you do?
I was close. I knew I was close now.
Just the recoil, are his arms that weak? How bad was it? Oof, that is pretty bad. Maybe it's a big pistol. That's not that big of a pistol. It looks like a 22. Well, wait. Feels like it's got more kit than that. Maybe it's a Diamondback? I think it's got the barrel for a Python. I'm appreciating the synthwave. Oh no. No, it's a text adventure. My worst nightmare. After dreamless sleep, you come to and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There's nothing. Let's focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. Pentagonal trapezohedron. How do you know the name of this shape? That you don't know. You feel yourself fading, drifting out. Losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts. Hold it together, Tim. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break to the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There is something, and there is you. Slowly you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here in the farthest reaches of the multiverse, you've reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality. Conceptual reality. A thought tries to form in your mind. Focus on a thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the Word. Here only words exist. They're everything. They describe this world and you in it. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches on to eternity. In a place outside time, you wait immeasurable amount of it. Above, ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert comes the idea of feeling thirsty. I've gotta have coffee. Try the coffee. As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favorite hot beverage manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste, you savor it. You imagine savoring it. You understand that here your thoughts are as real as anything. Let's assess. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely you remember you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? I'm going to focus on the red-headed woman. She's there. You are with her. This version of her knows nothing about the multiverse. Her name is Lisa. She's a dancer. She wears a spiral pendant around her neck. You feel a strong pull toward her. Tell her that you've come back for her. She thinks it's a pickup line, but it makes her smile. There's an echo of it having been said many times across many realities, and that gives it gravity. Not long after, you're a couple. You're head over heels happy, but what you experience in the multiverse still haunts you. I must conceal my past. Pack your wreck equipment in a box and drive to a nearby bridge. You throw the box over the railing, watch it hit the water and disappear into darkness. Ripples spread across the black mirror surface. You vow to hide your past from everyone, even Lisa. She'd think you are crazy. It's okay, we're gonna settle down and live our life. You stay away from video games. You love Lisa, but you don't get to spend a lot of time together, and you're both busy. She trains hard. There's a big dance production in the works. You can tell she's very tired, not doing well. She's having trouble with her ankle. She asks for your advice. Cancel. There will be other shows. She cancels her show, disappointed, and collapses. She needs to rest. Her ankle will heal. Thanks you for being there for her, but you can tell she is disappointed. This is just when we've accidentally made it into a dating simulator. It's fine. You feel you both need a break away from the city. You surprise her with a rented cabin on an island in a breathtaking caldera lake in the Pacific Northwest. No. No. It's come full circle. Tell her you love her. She loves you too. At night, she wakes up to a terrible nightmare. She's distressed but eventually calms down in your arms. Nightmare comes every night after that. In her dreams, she's aware of the multiverse, the many versions of you and her. In her dreams, you are murdered again and again. She doesn't want to sleep anymore. You're worried. I forget what I clicked there. Oh, I told her the truth. Her dream has felt so real, she immediately believes what you tell her. She's furious at you for keeping this from her. She understands you. It is insane. From then on, she becomes obsessed about the multiverse. That's all she wants to talk about, determined to learn everything she can. One night, you gasp awake. She's not there. She's left a note. From outside, you hear someone wading into the water. Opening the note, you hear the sound of a Luminous TV trigger, the sound of the vortex between worlds. Somehow she has your PRS, the one you cast away into the river, half a continent away. She's gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. Inside the note is her spiral pendant. Pick up the pendant. You realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas in this conceptual reality. You frown, trying to remember where you were trying to go. What was your mission? You look for it, shifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You're trying to find your way to the master of many worlds. There was something about a door. With that, a door begins to come into focus. You realize it's missing something. Hang the spiral pendant on the door. With that, the door is fully there. You open the door, step over the threshold, and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words, shaping this reality. He lifts his head. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock, you realize you've made a mistake. You've come to the wrong place. The man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He's not Dorn. He's someone else entirely. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late. Oh, that's excellent ASCII art. That's really good at.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warlin Door.
One and only.
Night Springs.
What did we miss? Solve all stashes. We would have done all the stashes. And then defeat them with explosives. Okay, so we didn't... It wasn't a different outcome we missed or anything.
Versions of this town, they're called out the elder god who live inside a sleeper's dream. Better let her sleep in Night Springs. If you die in your arms at London, I'd haunt you when you like it. In Night Springs, caught in
I'm loving the ring of James McCaffrey.
Facing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
I wonder if that's why Sam had his own voice there instead of James McCaffrey's. Abrupt horror inserts is a way to put it, for sure. What did I miss? Oh, did I miss an excellent sweater? That's a shame. It does not look any different. So I did play the final draft a while back. Lake House coming in October. Why? It only lets you select, like, return drafters. Oh. Back on the text. It's alright. I want to try some different options. Door. Use a branch with a door. Okay. It's the same one. Okay. Got it. It still ends up being Alan, is what you're telling me. Gotcha. So if I do that, no. So it lets you set chapters for both. Next expansion is just We Sing Extended Edition. I mean, it's definitely supposed to take place, like, from the perspectives of Alan and Saga again. Investigating the lake house, which was the FBC's, like, modus operandi. That's not quite right. It was their base on Cauldron Lake. Yeah, I mean, it was This one was a bit shorter than I expected, but not like, I think, to the detriment of it. It was still fun. And there's some stuff there about Door that actually like is plot related. The rest is just for goofs and gaffs, I think. I'm not totally sure.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back. We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
I just wanted to go back to We Sing.
This is not the right way.
Oh my god.
I have a case to get back to.
Maybe I should have gone back to Old Gods instead. Just a goofy little time, but I don't mind one bit. This is my favorite game last year and for at least several years, so not too concerned about it.
Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker. They might know how it works.
Where in tarnation?
I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Oh, for real, where the hell am I? How does it choose where to start chapters? Is this where Casey gets, like, taken? That leads partially. So, like, after this game, tomorrow we'll probably finish Pseudo Regalia. Then we've got Crow Country left to play. And then I will have completed everything I wanted to beat before the Elden Ring DLC drops on the 21st, which I'll be away for. So, got 5 streams before that. We'll definitely beat Pseudo Regalia and Crow Country before that. I'm gonna do a couple acts at once. Get that one hater off my back.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape.
And then dive headfirst into the Shadow of the Herb Tree. See if it being more like Sekiro's leveling system
the title page of another manuscript
works or not.
Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar, important. I had to find it.
Oh right, no, I have to sit down. How do you know which words of power I have, even? It's pretty incredible that they don't.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using
And
another
then we've
murder
got
file.
stuff like, I think the Plucky Squire's coming out this year, but honestly I don't know. Demon School's coming out in like September, October, maybe August. We'll see if that's any good. Metal Slug Tactics is looking a lot like Into the Breach, which is a delightful concept of possibilities. And yes, I didn't know how to fill 20 minutes, so I thought we'd just talk and then play through, you know.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the Divine Old Gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered,
I think at this point, for gaming reviews, all we're looking for is
Well, yes, I think it's true and fair
Nintendo Direct, right? There could be some good stuff there, but honestly, it feels like a very big gosh, that knocked on the door. I'm so sorry. Like a big, it's just DLC and indie game here. Which, admittedly, I do not hate at all. I've been able to catch up on a lot of stuff because the industry is working on stuff.
would light up my imagination, and you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. So true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Oh my gears. Why did I spend any time? Setting your mind into it. The only thing I really missed was the like the live action segments.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away.
The mixed media is always the thing that comes and sticks out to me when I think about Halloween 2. So I guess they did mixed media with like a text game. The third episode was definitely the best. The second one was kind of goofy and inconsequential, and then the first one was goofy but excellent. Excellent.
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So
I'm also almost done with the next review, which is Loreline Razorets. I've done a couple revisions, which I'm not sure is what I should be doing when they're supposed to be like very not prompty but snappy. But it'd be like that. And I'll just have to do El Paso elsewhere, but that's fine. We'll have 2 reviews with Pseudo Regalia and Crow Country, but I think they're both going to be similar to Pepper Grinder and the Red Lantern. And they're short enough where we just don't do like a full review, just like a little itty bitty one. Short game. Don't need too much to talk about it. You know? And I'm not gonna review DLC for a game. I'll give you my thoughts, but I don't need to review Shadow of the Erdtree. My hope is that it's just better than the base. Like, I'd probably give Elden Ring an 8. 7.5 if I'm feeling particularly spiteful that day. You know, I already reviewed it. You are not being denied any reviews. Just don't review DLC. Especially short DLC like this. You know? It's 3 short episodes. You know what you're getting? They're goofy. I don't do big reviews often, like reviews for big games specifically. Review it with 1,134 out of 10. That's a couple of times you've died. Honestly, that might be the end of it. I'll need to double check where it ended on. I I think there was somebody behind me, but it's fine. I feel like we got into the 800s. Am I nuts? You don't need to check that for me. I'll check it for myself before we actually do, like, the game. I feel like Melania... We were in the 600s when we beat the game. And then we were in the 800s once we got through the Howling Tree. Zero things about that. Can't escape it. Honestly, that I think you're praising me because I don't think it'll be 11. It's my guess, at least. Could use some help. Got absolutely smacked. I don't know how it's gonna be an Elden Ring, just like way less fun. The soundtracks will not be pleasant. They'll be thumping. Though I'm never outside of occasional soul songs. Of which I mean, oh my god. Not been super into most of the soundtrack. Like, the Majula theme is gorgeous from Dark Souls 3. No one wants to think about Dark Souls 3. Just fair. And like everyone likes Gloom. Not Gloom. Wait, no, it is Gloom. Like the Quinn's theme in the first one. And I'm a big fan of like theme, and I think some of Dark Souls 3's music also is quite good. The one exception to that being Bloodborne, which I think is a masterpiece. I don't listen to it often, but like anytime I do, it's great. I do have occasionally that's still on my playlist. It's enjoyable. If I review the Elden Ring DLC, it's probably just gonna say, please don't hurt me anymore. I promise I'll be good. And I think that would, that'd sum it up quite nicely. I don't have any more like video game stories lately because just Destiny 2 has taken over my free time. Willingly given, I would say. It's the best expansion they've had in 10 years, and they've had
That was pretty good.
like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 expansions in the first game. 1, 2, 3. Oh, other way.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here?
4,
Is this real? I cannot
5,
remember.
6, 7, 8 in Destiny 2. So, the best of literally 12 expansions by a not insignificant margin. And it's like the end of the saga. And they like actually landed it. I'm as flabbergasted. I'm way more flabbergasted that they managed to land that ending compared to like Final Fantasy XIV, where they've been competent since 2014 at least. 2016. I mean, Destiny 2 is like all over the place. That's how it's always been, you know. It's my flawed little baby that I love. But this has been peak. It's gonna have me huffing the copium for like another additional 3 years at least. Hazardous Throne. I did get the collector's edition for this game now that the physical edition is confirmed, by the way. It at least makes more sense to me than just buying a physical copy. I love physical copies, you know me, game collector. And the fact that this is like one of the only digital games in my library that actually feels like it could have had a physical copy, because like a lot of indie games can't, right? It just logistically doesn't make sense. This one could have, but I think it cut costs quite a bit. It sold really well either way, so I don't know. Buying the collector's edition is like, thank you for this game. Please make more. I'm begging you. This was phenomenal. And I get a cool lamp and like art book and stuff. It was great.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
And it's coming for Christmas, so I'm gonna forget about it. I have like 2 or 3 things every year that I buy, and I'm just like, it'll come in like 8 months, and then I'll forget about it completely. It's great. It's a delight. Having a terrible memory sometimes pays off. As long as you set reminders for yourself. Alright. I figured that was a good cap for the Goofy DLC. We'll be back with Pseudo Regalia, and I assume actually we'll probably start up Crow Country tomorrow too. I don't think we have a ton left to go in Pseudo Regalia. Got 3 out of 5 of the keys. We know where the 4th one is, and we have 1 zone to explore. So, thanks for indulging me in my short little detour into games I just really needed to play right away. And yeah, thanks for watching as always. Appreciate it. If you'd like to leave a follow or just come back hang out any other time you want, we'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. hopefully I'll probably have a review out tomorrow sometime as well. So, as always, thanks for suffering me, and thanks for watching. Until next time, toodaloo.